on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya SAP family, I most cordially welcome you all for this grandparents day celebration, which is now being organized in this virtual platform. Life has taught us so many things, that money is not everything, the social status is not everything, but the family and the family values are the one that we have to look forward, we have to preserve and protect. Okay, that is why the relevance of grandparents are there. And what makes KVS is a unique system of education is this very thought of respecting, valuing, adoring the importance of grandparents. We have started long back. Okay, long back. And this Grandparents' Day celebrations are being organized in every Kendriya Vidyalaya for so long. So the importance of grandparents in the lives of children have been already identified long back by KVS, and we have been in our humble capacity, at least through this virtual medium platform, we are organizing this particular event. And personally, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that today's guest of honor, chief guest, is my dearest friend. Then we worked together in the same school, Kendriya Vidyalaya, number 1, Vasco da Gama, Goa. Sir was a PGT mathematics, I was a PGT chemistry, and very popular, most sought after maths teacher. From that particular, position, sir became principal, and then went into Daman, if my memory is correct. Then from there to various prestigious KVs, where he was the most successful principal, and very able and efficient administrator. Sir was there. From there he came to Kerala. Kollam sir was the principal for a very short stint of time. Then sir was promoted as assistant commissioner in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangadan, and sir was posted in Calcutta. Sir was there for almost 2 years there. Now, few months back, sir got reached his superannuation, and now he is retired now. Now, it is my proud privilege and personal pride, okay, to most affectionately, cordially welcome Sri Kumar Raman, former Assistant Commissioner KVS, amidst us today as the chief guest. And with great love and affection, may I have the privilege to welcome you, sir, to this particular function. It is my privilege to welcome all the grandparents who have attended today this particular meeting, also, and all other well-wishers who are directly or indirectly, watching or viewing this particular event. So I welcome one and all to this, and welcome once again Sri Kumar sir and all other distinguished guests for this particular function today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me now take the honor and pleasure of inviting our guest of honor, Sri M.N. Sri Kumar, retired Assistant Commissioner of KVS Kolkata region, to address the gathering and bless our children. Sir, please.
Now, as we are all going through a difficult time, the pandemic COVID which is created, but whatever the difficulty is, definitely we should think about some positive of that. So COVID has created a lot of difficulty, lot of problems. We cannot go to school, we can't see, we can learn anything from the teacher in person. But see, now all of you have become experts in how to switch on the meet, or how to switch off the mic or the video, or see, this you have become so expert at the age of 5 onwards, or even much before that. So this is the beauty. See, every dark cloud has got a silver lining. So we must consider the positive of every negative or the difficult situation. So that only will help us to grow, or that only will help us to develop our potential. Because now see how all of you have become very much efficient now in dealing with the mobile, or leading with your laptop, or using your tab. Because this is the difficult situation made you to use that and learn all those systems. So we must feel happy and we must feel comfortable in that this COVID only made us to learn all these new things. Now in future also this is going to now continue what I feel, at least in many areas. Now the meetings will hereafter, what I feel, will be like this only, because it saves the time, saves the this one. So, and it can be at any time, not necessary to be in the school time. So the parents will be happy to meet like this. So now what I feel is that this is likely to continue, at least the meetings of parents or the grandparents, even after the lockdown is over, even after the commencements of the regular classes. So therefore, that is what the positive we have to look for from a very difficult situation. So this is one lesson which we have to learn from this. Now, today it is the day of grandparents. So once again, I greet all the grandparents, those who are connected, grandma and grandpas, because now you are having more time with the children. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് കൂടുതൽ ഇടപഴകാൻ സമയം കിട്ടിയ ഒരു വർഷമാണ് ഈ വർഷം. ഇതിനു മുമ്പ് ഒരിക്കലും ഇങ്ങനൊരു സമയം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല. I don't know how many grandparents are there having their children with them, because nowadays it is very rare, because now the families become so nuclear, only the father, mother, one child or two children, that much only, and no grandfather, no grandmother with them. Whereas in the olden days, it was a joint family, it was a big family. And there, when we were all studying in our childhood, so it was big family. Nowadays, those such families are very, very less. So now the grandparents who are all connected, so how many of them are having their grandchildren with them is also, I am not sure. Because nowadays that is very, very less. So those who are having their grandchildren with them, they are definitely the luckiest people, what I can say, so that they can take care of those children, their grandchildren, much, much better than their parents. Because nowadays the parents are, the problem nowadays facing to the parents or the children, it is the problem of plenty. Because now every child is having everything, or the parents are ready to give everything to their children, because no children are not finding any shortage of anything. പണ്ടത്തെ കാലത്ത് നമുക്ക് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും അവരുടെ ആവശ്യത്തിനുള്ള സാധനം മേടിക്കുന്നതിന് തന്നെ പേരൻസിന് കൊടുക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ലായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ ഇന്നത്തെ സ്ഥിതി അങ്ങനല്ല. പേരൻസ് എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. കുട്ടികൾ 10 രൂപ ചോദിച്ചാൽ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് 20 രൂപ കൊടുക്കും. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു പെന്നിന്റെ ആവശ്യമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 5 പെൻ കൊടുക്കും. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു ബുക്ക് മതിയെങ്കിൽ 2 ബുക്ക് കൊടുക്കും. അവർക്ക് ഒരു സൈക്കിളാ വേണമെങ്കിൽ അവർക്കൊരു സ്കൂട്ടർ കൊടുക്കും. ആ സ്കൂട്ടറാ ചോദിച്ചെങ്കിൽ കാറ് കൊടുക്കും. This is the situation nowadays. Now, therefore, children are not finding any shortage from any side, from anywhere. So they are now looking for what is our requirement. We don't want anything. Then why should we study? So this is a situation now which what we are finding nowadays from many cases. Therefore, the parents are always looking for the first rank of my child in the class, and they feel that their child is the best in the world. So therefore, our child should be the first. And if that child is not getting the top mark, then they feel angry with the child. They will try to scold them. If they are not doing the work, they will scold them. So children are also now finding very tough situation with the parents. So here only now our grandparents have to play their role, because parents are always busy. They don't have any time to share with their child. Only to time will get only to give the money or to scold them. So but now the grandparents, they are at home, they are with the children. Now under this present situation, they are having more time with their grandchildren, unlike the previous years. This year, I don't know now how many time more we will continue like this, but at least another 3-4 months. So except classes 10 and 12, other classes may continue this session like this only. Therefore, the grandparents are having more time to interact with the grandchildren. So this is the time where they are supposed to give them love and more care and more affection. because grandparents will never scold their grandchildren. They will never scold them. They will only show them. And because of that, children will listen to them. So this is the best time to teach them the very simple values of values or the moral teaching by giving the moral stories, and also teaching them the simple life skills which the child should know. As for example, how to wear the shoes, or how to open the door, how to close the door. So like this, there are simple things which is the children of the higher classes are not knowing, because they are not taught anything, because they are getting everything at home. They want whatever before they are asking, they get it. So they need not learn anything. So simple life skills can be taught. The moral stories can be taught. The moral values can be generated, and they can be told, or they can be taught about the love, care, and share. Because nowadays, everybody is so selfish. Nobody wants to share anything. Nobody wants to care about anybody, because they are all thinking about themselves, becoming more self-centered. So therefore, nowadays, the grandparents can teach them the concept of sharing. ഒരു കുട്ടിയേ ഉള്ളൂ, മിക്ക ഫാമിലി ഒരു കുട്ടിയെ കാണും. ആർക്ക് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനാണ്? ഷെയർ ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. എല്ലാം എനിക്ക് വേണം. അപ്പൊ മറ്റൊരാൾക്കൊന്ന് കൊടുക്കുന്നതിനോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനോ ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വളരെ വിഷമമാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഈ കാര്യം പഠിപ്പിക്കേണ്ടത് ഇന്നത്തെ ഗ്രാൻഡ് പേരൻസിന്റെ ഒരു വലിയ ചുമതലയാണ്. ഹൗ ടു ഡു generate the concept of sharing. And also, once we teach the children about the simple things, how to do the keen observation. Okay, now, for example, I shall tell you what is the date today. The grandparents can teach about these things. The date today is 19th December. Now, 19th December means, is there any speciality for this day? See, early morning when the newspaper, when you read, you can see, okay, date is 19th December. So 19th December means, is there any importance for this particular date? Is this date is connected to any historical incident of our country? Or is it connected with any other importance? So we can search for it. This grandparents can easily tell them. So 19th December is the Goa Liberation Day, because this is on this day, 1961, that Goa was liberated from the Portuguese by the Indian Union. Then only it joined the Indian Union. Even though India got independence in 1947, the Goa Dam and Diu was part of Portuguese. So it was liberated on 19th December 1961 by the Indian Army. So Goa joined the Indian Union. So like this, now if you can look at the previous week, 12th December. So you see that 12th December. What is that date? 12/12/2020. See the beauty of that number. Do you find any beauty? 12/12/2020, last week, Saturday. So see that beauty of the number. So because this type of beauty you can see from every date, beauty or the importance. Now, if you again look for the next 22nd December. 22nd December is also an important day. That is the mathematics day. That is day when the Srinivasa Ramanujan was born, the famous mathematician. So it is observed as Mathematics Day. So like this, if you look at the every day, so there will be one importance or the other. So this we can tell our children. There is nothing wrong in that. We can call them today what is the date, what is importance. So like that, if you see right from December 1, we will see one aspect or the other for every day, which is beneficial for the child to develop their knowledge, develop their understanding, all these things. So for this, only observation is required, keen observation and understanding. So these things which the children are not having. And another important thing which we need to teach our grandchildren is about the using good language, fair language, and also to give respect to others. Nowadays, the children are not ready to respect the other elders or even anybody else. So give them, teach them how to give respect, how to use the good language, because now this is the language of mobiles. So the mobile, we use a language which is a mixture of English, Malayalam, Hindi, all this. So which is not the proper language. So develop the habit of using correct language, giving them the respect, teach them the moral values, teach them the concept of care and share, and all these things can be done easily by the grandparents since they are having more time, especially this year. And even after this also, they can continue whenever they are with the grandchildren. See, now, because of this situation, all children are expert in the laptop of the computer or the mobile. But the grandparents are not that much conversant. Now, that is why many of the faces I am not able to see. But children are very good. So you can learn this. See, this you can learn from your children. How to use the mobile for the Google Meet, or how to use the laptop for the Google Meet. So this is a mutual learning process. So nowadays, right from the age of 3, the children are very much comfortable. They are experts in using the computer or the mobile. So the grandparents, or they are not able to use it that much fluently or that much correctly. So definitely, because see, I am also a grandfather. My grandson is also about 5 years old. So the photo that he has taken last year, I am using it as my profile photo, because at the age of 4, he clicked my photo, so which I am able to use it now. That much perfectly they are able to handle the this electronic system. So we can learn from them. Similarly, we can teach them easily. So take this opportunity to develop all these good traits, values in our children, by which we can develop them as a good human being. Because it is said that Sudhare Vyakti, Samaj Vyakti se Rashtra Swayam Sudharega. നമ്മൾ സ്വയം നന്നാകുക, അത് കാരണം നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹം നന്നാകും, അതുമൂലം നമ്മുടെ രാഷ്ട്രം നന്നാകും. എങ്കിലേ നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടി എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയും. So I take this opportunity to thank you all for joining and listening, and also making this day a very good day for the grandparents. Thank you all once again. Jai Hind.